All right, welcome back, everybody. Well, from football, and more football, we turn our attention to winter sports. Seems kind of appropriate given the weather recently. Our next two guests, proud members of Team Saskatchewan, heading off to the Canada Winter Games in Halifax. Both of them representatives of the Regina Speed Skating Club, where they'll hopefully take part in a big medal haul, not just for the speed skaters, but for all of Team Saskatchewan. Not putting any pressure on them at all. Nope, none whatsoever. But we'll meet them and find out a little bit more about them. We have, seated next to Carlo, Alex Horst, and at the far end of the table, Christina Thiel. Alex, we'll start with you. How are you feeling about heading off to Canada Winter Games?
Good. I'm excited. It should be fun.
Is it your first taste of national competition, or have you done it before?
I've been to 4 Canadians, and so I've had a little bit of my share.
Christina, describe, for folks who don't know, I guess, the process in terms of getting on to Team Saskatchewan. It's not just a matter of them going down a list of names and going, yeah, he's pretty good, she's pretty good.
Well, we had trials for short track in November, and the team was picked from that. And then for long track, we had trials in December, and the team was picked from the trials.
Now, one of you, was it just in the past week found out you're going? Was it you, Christina?
Yeah, I found out on Sunday I was going.
It's kind of leaving it till the last minute. How did that happen?
Well, the girl that was on Team Sask had a chance to qualify and go to Worlds. And so she qualified this past weekend, and so she is going to Worlds, and now I get to go.
That works out pretty well for both of you. Alex, I mentioned that expectations are pretty high for the speed skaters in terms of Team Sask and the amount of medals we could potentially get. Does that put any pressure on you guys?
It puts a little bit of pressure, I guess, on us to try and do our best and to hopefully get a medal and bring something back for Team Sask and the province.
How does the speed skating team look? I imagine there's a few people from Regina, but basically, what's the team looking like?
We're looking good. It looks like in long track we should be a little stronger than in short track and should be able to hopefully get some medals out of it.
Well, let's talk to the long tracker then. Now, you are officially listed as an alternate on the team? Or are you actually going to be competing?
I'm going to be competing.
Nice. Forget the alternate stuff. That's for sissies. What do you have to do in terms of hopefully medaling and at least having one of your better performances?
Well, I just have to get lots of sleep and eat right and just try my best. We'll hope.
Now, you're the long track specialist, so I'll ask you first. What do you like about long track versus short track?
Well, short track, I don't like how you're so close to each other, and long track, it's just you and the time, so I just prefer that.
So we know long track is longer, but is it the tougher of the two disciplines?
Well, seeing how we're outside and training outside in the wind and the cold, it's tough.
Oh yeah, we'll take that. Short track, the breeze and the Mount Pleasant Oval. What do you like about short track as opposed to the other?
I like the adrenaline. Like when you're skating a 500, I feel a real adrenaline rush from just going as fast as you can, and then people super close to you within inches, and just it's really fun, I guess.
Does it take a little bit to get used to with a close contact?
Yeah, if you're not used to like somebody being right in front of you and you don't like somebody around you, then you probably wouldn't like it because you would feel like confined or something.
So how many in a given week, and you probably ramp it up heading into a major competition, but how many hours a week do you generally spend on the ice training?
3 hours.
And what do you do in those 3 hours?
We practice from some nights we practice speed, and some nights we practice technical with like long laps, and some nights we work on strength and power. So we would do on like a sprints night, we would do like a pyramid of like 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, and on like for long laps we'd go from like 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 20, 15.
Now on a competition day, do you have a set routine that you do before a race?
Before a race, normally I'll go for a run and stretch, and then I'll slowly start putting on my stuff and then just try and get in the zone so that I'm ready and I'm focused for my race. So I'm not thinking about anything else but what's going to happen on the race, and hopefully I have a plan ready.
Yourself, Christina?
I like to get there fairly early and do a nice warm-up off ice, and then go on and do an on ice warm-up, and then come off and drink and eat a little bit, and then do another off ice warm-up, and then go on for my race.
See, I'm with you on the drinking and eating, but you lose me on the training part. But good for you. Any other sports, or do you have time?
I play lacrosse in the summer, and when I'm not playing lacrosse, I'm normally like working out or trying to make sure I'm staying in shape so that I keep my speed skating going.
How about you, Christina?
I run quite a bit, so.
Well, best of luck to both of you, obviously, in Halifax, and hopefully we'll be hearing a lot more, not just from yourselves, but from Team Saskatchewan as well. So best of luck out there, and enjoy it. It's a beautiful city.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck.
There you go, folks. Two proud members of Team Saskatchewan heading off to the Canada Winter Games, and of course we'll be delighted to keep you updated on how Team Saskatchewan is doing when they get out there. Stick around. We're going to talk a little, hopefully this makes the weather warm up. We're going to talk a little baseball next.
Every Saskatchewan community, from our smallest